Hello, viewers. You are all welcome back to Prof. One Tutorials. Today we are going to look at the B.E.C.E 2026 question 3. Kindly sit up, join me, take your books, pens as we proceed with this particular question. Join me on the board. Question 3A. Asana was engaged to collect cashew fruit on a farm and was paid a wage of 25 Ghana cedis a day. If the daily wage increased by 10% and she worked for 30 days, how much will she be paid? All right, so let's look at the daily payment. So the daily wage is 25 Ghana cedis. And this daily wage was increased by 10%. So we have to know how much has been added. So before we look at the increment of this amount, then we need to find the 10% of the 25 Ghana cedis. At the end of the day, we add it. So increased by 10%. And anytime we talk about percentage, it means out of 100. So we have 10 over 100 times 25. So 0 cancels 0. Then we have 25 over 10. Now, if we are dividing 25 by 10 to make it simple, because the 0 we have here is 1, then we are going to move the decimal place 1 backward. So if it was, let's say, 25 over 1000, so here we could see that the zeros are 3. So we are going to move 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, giving us 0.025. So this is how we divide quickly anytime you are dealing with fractions, especially when the denominator is 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 in that order. So when the denominator is 1 with zeros, you just move backward. All right, so here, because the 0 is only 1, we will move ones. And that's going to be 2.5. But monetary terms must be in 2 decimal places. So you put another 0 there, giving us 2 Ghana cedis, 50 pesos. These 2 cedi 50 pesos will be added to the 25 Ghana cedis. All right, so now let's do the simple calculation. So 25.00 plus 2.50. So here, 0 plus 0, we have 0, 0 plus 5, we have 5. The decimal will come. 5 plus 2, we have 7. Then the 2 will drop. So after adding 25 Ghana cedis to 2 cedis 50 pesos, we are getting 27 Ghana cedis 50 pesos. This means that the 27 cedi 50 pesos was the daily wage. But Asana worked for 30 days. So we are only going to multiply 30 by 27 cedis 50 pesos. So let's do the simple multiplication and then look at the final answer. Alright, for 30 days, so we have 30 times 27.50. Now, for us not to make any errors, we are going to have, so we have 2750. The decimal is off. I have taken the decimal away. After doing the multiplication, then we will count 2 to have our two decimal places again for us to get a perfect answer. So now let's get the multiplication. 0 times 0, we have 0. 0 times 5, we have 0. 0 times 7, we have 0. 0 times 2, we still have 0. 3 times 0, we have the 0, but this 0 will just come after. Okay, so we put the 0 here. 3 times 5, we have 15. So we have 5, remainder 1. 3 times 7, we have 21 plus the 1, giving us 22. So we have 2, remainder 2. 3 times 2, we have 6 plus the 2, we are going to get 8. So we put the 8 here. Then we add them together. So the 0 will be dropped here. 0 plus 0 is still 0. 0 plus 5, we have 5. 0 plus 2, 2. Then the 8 will be dropped. Since originally it was in two decimal places, then I'll count 1, 2 and put my decimal place here. So at the end of the day, the amount Asana will get at the end of the 30 days will be 825 Ghana cedis. This is Prof 1 Tutorials. If you haven't subscribed, please hit on the subscription button. Now let's look at the B part of the question. So we have the question 3B. The B was a diagram, and I read. The diagram shows the floor of a room with its dimensions. Find the I, perimeter, II, area, III, cost of carpeting the floor if a carpet costs 20 Ghana cedis per square meter. Okay, so anytime a question like this is given, it is always advisable you redraw so that you can know how the dimensions will be. So I'm going to redraw the diagram again, then we look at where each dimension will be, then we just pick it straight away. So now let's redraw. All right, now let's start. From this point to this point is 5 meters, and we have here to be 3 meters, meaning that this small part will be 2 meters. We are moving on. From this point to this point is 8 meters. From this point to this point is also 5 meters, meaning this particular portion will be 3 meters. And getting this can help us to get the first part of the question, being the perimeter. Now the perimeter basically means the addition of all the sides of a plane figure. And this is a plane figure. So with this, we are going to add 5, 8, 3, 5, 2, 3 all together to get a perimeter of this diagram. So now we have 5 plus 8 plus 3 plus this 5 plus the 2 plus this 3 all together. Now we are going to add them. Now 5 plus 8. What are you going to get? 13 plus 3. 16. Good. Plus 5. 21. Good. Plus 2. 23 plus 3. We are getting 26 meters. And that is going to be the perimeter of this diagram. All right. Now let's quickly look at the area of the figure. Now looking for the area, we have to split so that it can help us to get the answer easily. So we can either use short dashes to close this side or to close this side. You need to close one of the sides. Any of them is acceptable. So I will be closing this side. Okay. Now when I close it, I am going to get two rectangles. So I have rectangle A and rectangle B. And finding area for each, putting them together will give me the area of the entire diagram. So here I have length times the breadth plus another length times the breadth, where the first one will represent the A, then the second one will represent the B. Now here we have 5 by 3 to be the rectangle A, because the length is always greater than the width. When it comes here, we also have 5 by the same 3. 5 by the same 3. Okay, because from this part to this part is 3, so then the remaining side is going to be 5, as it has been indicated here. So plus 5 times 3. Now let's proceed. 5 times 3. What are we going to get? So we have 15. Good. Plus another 5 times 3. Definitely we are still getting 15. Now we need to put the 15 together. So 15 plus 15, we are going to get 30 meters squared. 30 meters squared. Without the m squared, you are wrong because we are dealing with area. But perimeter has no squared, but just meters. Now let's look at the I part of the B question. So the I was the cost of carpeting the entire floor if a carpet costs 20 cedis per square meter. Now we have the area for the entire carpet. So if 1 square meter is 20 cedis, then 30 square meter will be how much? Quickly, let's look at it on the board. So if 1 meter squared is equal to 20 Ghana cedis, then 30 meters squared is equal to how much? We don't know, so I'm going to use the variable y to represent it. So here, I'm going to cross multiply. Cross multiplication will make it very simple. So here, 1 times y, I still have y. Then the 30 will multiply the 20 cedis. So 30 times 20. Now let me show you a trick. When you are multiplying figures with zeros like this, just count the zeros somewhere. So here we have how many zeros in there? 2. 1, 2. So we have 2 zeros. After the 2 zeros, we have 3 and 2. So just multiply the numbers we see apart from the 0. So 3 times 2, we have 6. The moment you write your 6, then you add the 2 zeros to it, giving you 600. So there's no need to be multiplying it with the long process. Sometimes you have to be quick in some of the calculations. So we can say that therefore the cost of carpeting the entire floor is 600 Ghana cedis. And this was the end of the question 3. Thank you very much for joining me for today. The next question will be in the next video. Keep in touch as we look at the question 4 in our next video. Stay tuned, stay blessed. Shalom. Bye bye.